Hey guys, thanks for joining those of us here at the San Diego Futures Foundation for another tutorial, and today we're going to talk about a subject most people tend to get confused with when starting out in Lightroom, and that is the catalog. We're going to go over what it is and how it works. To begin, we're going to start off in our pictures folder. In our pictures folder, you can see a Lightroom folder. In it, you have two files. This .lrcat file is the important one. This is your catalog. The catalog is really nothing more than just data that references to where your pictures are stored. After importing your pictures, it knows where your pictures are. It knows what you've done to the picture and where it exists. When importing your pictures, you're not really importing the pictures itself into Lightroom, but a preview of the picture. And this is where this second file comes in right here. This LR data. This file contains the previews of your photos in the catalog. This is what you see when in Lightroom while editing. Upon importing Lightroom, looks at the photos that you want to import and makes a preview of it. You can change the exposure and effects all you want to what you see in Lightroom, but it will not change the original image. The edited image will only exist when you are ready to export. And if you were ever to delete this second file, it is perfectly okay. When you open up Lightroom again, it will rebuild all those files again, since the catalog already knows where the pictures are stored. Now, let's start by pretending I've never opened Lightroom and create a whole new catalog. On the desktop, I have a folder, and in this folder I have my pictures for a project. This folder will represent wherever it is that you keep your photos on your computer or external hard drive. Usually I keep all my files for any project on an external hard drive in case anything were to happen to the computer while I was working. Let's start by pretending I've never opened Lightroom and create a whole new catalog. On the desktop, I have a folder, and in it I have a project called Shelter Island, which contains just a few photos. This project will represent wherever it is that you keep your photos on your computer or external hard drive. I usually keep all of mine on an external just in case anything were to happen to my computer while I was working. Now, if you open up Lightroom, it'll automatically create a whole new catalog in your pictures folder, which is where the first one you saw. So if we were to hold down Alt and open Lightroom, a dialog box will open up. Here in this box, you can choose which catalog you want to work on, assuming you're using a multi-catalog system. Some people use a single catalog system where they store all their photos in a single catalog. If that's how you work, then please be mindful of how many photos that you will store inside that catalog. The more photos inside a single catalog, the more unstable it becomes. As you add more photos to the catalog, it becomes bigger and becomes more unstable and can be corrupted, which would result in a loss of images. So nobody wants that. Here we're going to click on create a new catalog. I like to keep all my catalogs together with their photos within the project. We're going to name this Shelter Island Cat. We're just going to put it in this photos folder. Click create, and Lightroom opens up. Here you have a blank Lightroom. There's nothing in it. Let's hide Lightroom for a minute and look at our catalog. As we open it up, we can see there's now a catalog folder inside our project. And inside that folder, you have your LR data, which is your previews. You have your LR cat, which is your catalog. And now we have two new files here. These are here because Lightroom is currently open and this catalog is in use. The moment we close Lightroom, these two files will disappear. These files here are responsible for updating your catalog and previews with your adjustments as you work. If the computer were to ever crash in the middle of editing an image, upon reopening, Lightroom will only be maybe a few slider adjustments behind, and that's because of these two files. And that concludes our tutorial on the Lightroom catalog. I hope this was informational. I'll see you guys next time.